1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, hello. Sorry to make you wait. We are live. Thank you so much for watching. You guys rock so much. Can you hear me? Let me know how the sound is. Oh my God. Thank you so much for jumping over from the premiere. Yeah, let me know because I'm looking at my audio recorder and the levels are low, but I'm looking at OBS and they're high. So let me know how I sound. Hey, let me give Sarah her mic so she can chime in if she wants to. Clickety clacky. You guys want to hear her tight. How do I sound? Way too low, dude. Way too low. Okay. How about now? How do I sound now? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Check. How's that? It's echoing. Low audio level. Audio way too low. God, usually I got this figured out. It's like 25% of the last video. So anyway, I just turned some sliders anyway. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to keep talking. You guys let me know if I fixed it already. There we go. Slavi says, thank you so much. Let's celebrate. Oh my God. I worked so freaking hard on that video. And I don't know if you guys could tell, I tried beat for beat to get the hook, the intro and everything exactly like the first expired thing with the Super Double X, which is my most seen video. So I was just trying to, bottle lightning again and try and get another big hit. That video is like almost at 60K views. What you think about it now, like that's like nothing. Big creators like Matthew Stern, he just came out with a video about shooting some 80-year-old film and he got like no results from it. And he's already got like over 100,000 views, but I guess that's what you can do when you're a big channel. Anyway, I'm jealous. I'm a hater. So I hated on him in the video. Maybe a bit louder. I don't know. Perfect. A bit more. A bit more. You guys want a bit more? Okay. How's that? Bing bong. I'm like almost clipping now. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I guess let's show off some of the stuff that I didn't really get time to go over. I showed this little sheet for a second in the video. So here's a little close up of this. Let me zoom you guys in. This is the spec sheet that came with the film. Let me see if I can get green sensitive. So screenshot that if you guys wanted all the information on this. Like I told Technol Bismol during the premiere, it says 5 minutes, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's funny that 68 degrees has always just been the standard for film development. With Kodak, I thought that was a typo at first, but I guess it's a real thing. Kodak X-ray developer or Kodak liquid X-ray developer. And then it's got rinsing and fixing info there. So if you guys can scan that with your AI vision learning thing. Rochester. So yeah, this was in the can. And that was not effects when I opened this up. It was all dusty. Check it out. Do you guys see that come up a little bit? Oh my God, check that out. That's what it was in. Can you believe I got pictures? If the film came out of something like this, that I got pictures like that. I mean, oh my God. Yeah, Tony, I should scan that little paper insert for sure. By the way, Tony, did you get to see your little Easter egg in the video? Yeah, dude, freaking, you're the king, man. I appreciate everything. You're the glue that binds us together. My soda is frozen. It's cold in Texas. I'm wearing 2 coats. I got the Carhartt, and I got whatever this fleece thing is, and I also got that dog in me. Yep, I got that dog in me. Kirkland, how's it going? It's funny you said sound of agitation because I'm stuck. That's funny. I didn't think this was something that people would want to do. Chill out and watch me dink around with film. Um, yeah. Oh, I got Top Chat on. I'm pretty sure I'm seeing everything. Let's go to live chat just to make sure I don't miss anything. But thank you guys so much for watching the video, and be sure to go to madebylopro.com. New merch has dropped. We're doing an initial run of T-shirts, so you can pick the color and size and logo. There's 2 different logos. I guess I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, bing bong, bing bong. Screen. You guys can see me. You guys can hear me. Cool. Okay, we're on the screen. So here's my website, madebylopro.com, and you can go to the shop, and all the stuff's here. If you guys want to shoot some of that film that was in the premiere, this X-ray film, you can buy, like anything you buy gets you an entry into the raffle that I'm going to do after Thanksgiving. I'm going to pull on another live stream. I'm going to pull a name out of a hat, several names, 3. There's going to be 3 winners, so you can just buy it's just a digital thing, like, oh, you're entered to win $5. You put your name into a hat, and you might get 1 of 3 rolls, but anything else that costs money on my website enters you in. So some people already bought. We restocked the Super Double X, so there's 3 left, 3 rolls left of the Super Double X that expired in 1952. Use promo codes. If you're on my newsletter, you got promo codes. So yeah, anything that you buy on the website for money gets you an entry into the thing. But here's the T-shirts. So we got all these T-shirts. We got various sizes and colors, and there's a list of them. And you can pick either this design or this design. And here's the mock-ups. And, for dark shirts, we're going to do a lighter ink screen printed. And then I don't even think we have any lighter shirts. Oh, well, we do. This is the only one we have in triple XL. So if you're a big boy, you're going to be standing out like the Kool-Aid Man. And what size are the lime ones, babe?
Medium.
Those are medium?
The same shirts we wore in that one video.
Yeah, we actually wore these in a video. What video was that? Oh, that was the Minolta 110 video. The Minolta.
And I'm pretty sure those should be our Christmas photos.
And I think we're going to use those for a Christmas photo. So get on the newsletter if you want to get a Christmas photo postcard sent to your door. Be sure to, if you want. Okay, anyway, yeah, come check out the shirts and free mystery gift. So I have a lot of expired film. I got, a bunch of cans to spool stuff in. So it's just going to be whatever I got on hand. It might be like a little short roll of film. It might be a print. It might be a Pinsta picture. It might be this or that. I don't know yet, but I'm going to be hooking people up because I know that's a lot of money to spend on a shirt. So, it's all to support the channel too, though, so you feel like you're getting something. And my soda is spilling. Anyway, so yeah, check that out. What was I going to go to? By the way, I still don't have photos on my website, and I'm a photographer. More photos coming soon. Go to my Instagram, I guess.
Obvious says he can't wait to roll up in a LoPro sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Hit us up.
We do have hoodies. If you want to handle that without Squarespace fees, just let me know your size, and we'll figure it out. Anyway, going back to me. Bing bong. Yeah, I feel like I was going down a train of thought, and I totally forgot. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys. So if you want to get your hands on anything, go to the website. I should have like an overlay on here, madebylopro.com. I really need 2 monitors so I can stop having to click around to show you guys things. Just keep it both up. Nice scan that in, dude. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I almost got it wet. I should move this over. Like I said, my soda was overflowing, so get this over here safe and sound. But, yeah, I've been sitting on that fluorographic film for over a year. Ivan Anderson, he's a San Antonio local photographer, analog guy, and respooler, sent me the alert on eBay, and I grabbed it. God, so it's half frozen. It just keeps bubbling up, and I'm making a mess over here. And I'm glad I finally got around to getting it done, and I can't believe I got those kind of pictures out of it. I wish I had more than 50 feet, but I'm doing the giveaway. So if you guys want to roll, you can go follow all the rules on the video, hype, like, and all that stuff, and you can enter the raffle. Anyway, where are we at? 1 degree off in either direction for a meme. What are you talking about, Lou? You reference those paper inserts are amazing and informative. In either direction for, I don't know what you're talking about. Chemist, too lazy to change it. Oh, yeah, for the 68 degrees. I feel like I'm so behind in the chat, guys. That explains the dots. Oh, what, the rust dust? You're the best. Oh, you're the best, Tony. You love what shirt? You love the Kirkland, the dog and me, dude. Freaking. Well, we get all the clothes at bag sale. And by the way, that's where the shirts for sale came from. They're upcycled, so they're slightly worn. Full disclosure, it says it in the item description. So if you're too good to wear a thrifted shirt, then forget about it. You're probably too good to watch my channel. But we made sure we got clean things that aren't all like stretched out, aren't bogus, and we clean them. And my cousin does screen printing business, so it's all you're going to be supporting real Texan American families. So, hooah, hooah! That's my Pacino. Where are we at? Yeah, dude, it was 41 this morning up here in East Tech. Dang, dude. Yeah, it was below freezing. We woke up to 30 degrees. There was frost on the grass. Luckily, we brought Sarah's plant in. Colder than Michigan. Dang, dude. You're like up close to Canada up there. We 39 this weekend. Yeah, dude. I love it. I love the cold, but we opened up the windows last night to let it air out in here and chill out, but overnight it was a little bit too much. We don't have our duvet on yet, our big heavy bedding to stay warm, so it was kind of like, ooh, freaking I ended up sleeping in this thing in socks. And anyway, that's now you guys know. Where are we at? We're all talking about the weather. Can't wait for the day I can roll up. Yeah, dude, I can't wait till people start getting this stuff. Can you explain how to solarize film? It sounds interesting. I might try it out. You just overexpose the heck out of it. I'll pull up those examples. It took me a minute trying to find it, that pumpkin shot. But yeah, so the Super Double X, that video I came out with last year, and there's 3 rolls of it available at madebyloper.com. 1952 expired black and white motion picture film. I got it back in 2021. Sarah bought it for me for like Christmas or my birthday or something. And then I ended up figuring out that the 3-hour stand development cycle works for it. I went through a few tests. Let me go to folder in library. I got, it's hard for me to find things in Lightroom, but here we go. Okay, switch over screen. Here we go. So here's Lightroom. So here's the test I did with, this was back in 2021. I did these tests, and I don't remember what ISO these are because I don't have my notes anymore. But, here we are. You can tell like these are all just shot on that Super Double X. And then this one, I think I must have just done like 10 Mississippis or something wide open because look, these aren't inverted. These are just the negatives. And then all of a sudden it's positive. You know what I mean? Like if I take this one and, do Negative Lab Pro, whatever. Oh, I should probably do it here. And then I squeeze this in for Negative Lab Pro. Guys, Negative Lab Pro should really work with me because I'm always freaking shilling for them, aren't I? Ooh, we got to do convert, unconvert. Okay, and now convert. Let's see what we get. Okay, apply. So here is a converted negative. And then here is a solarized positive. So this is a negative converted, inverted with Negative Lab Pro. And then here is a solarized positive. Now you're probably asking, Nick, what happens if you do that to that? Let's find out. Let's do the same thing. So I probably just got to unconvert it. Convert, unconvert, convert. I probably don't have to crop it first. We'll see. See? And now I've converted it, and now it's a negative. So this is a solarized positive. I put so much light on this thing. And look, I mean, the grain was pretty fine. I didn't know how good I figured it out back in 2021. And then it took me freaking 3 years to make a video about it. Here's Sarah's old bug. I miss that freaking bug. God, look at that thing. Is this one still converted? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. God. Let's see. You could tell she wasn't using it. We got the spider webs on the door handle. Everything was wrong. We got a shim in here to keep the window up, those old Volkswagen. But she got this thing for like, it had like 3,000 miles on it when she bought it. It's a 98, I think. I think she only spent like 15 hundo for it. Flipped it for more than that after a while. But everything was going wrong. The door wouldn't open. The window wouldn't close, wouldn't go down or up. The radio stopped working. So in Florida, luckily we only lived like a mile down the road from her job, so she wasn't baking for too long on the commute. But geez, yeah, here's her old place. Lived in Vero Beach, man. Freaking brings back memories, man. Anyway, yeah, so that's solarization. You just give it enough light that it's going to do that. So back to me. And then where are you guys? Here we go. Okay. Are you a Barnack Leica guy or a hipster Leica guy? I'm not really a Leica guy. The only Leica I have is the best Leica ever made, though. The Leica Flex SL2. Leica Flex SL2, baby. It's a SLR. So some people would put a caveat that's the best SLR ever made, not the best Leica ever made, because Leicas are supposed to have rangefinders, or so I thought until the Leica MEV1 came out. And now everyone is just chomping at the bit. Okay. Well, I sent the chat when you were showing the developing instructions. Yes. I think I got it, Lou. I'm just always like to make you clarify so I get extra engagement, extra metrics, extra.
Why are you being so extra?
I don't know. I'm trying to make up for I've been in a funk lately, guys. Slavi says, I got majorly sidetracked, but I'll be sending those rolls for slide film for you guys soon. What are you talking about, dude? Fauci, I got a Fauci. Ouchie. How's it going? Nick can't afford to run the heat. Super chat. Why run the heat, dude? We're living in Texas. It's always hot. I'd rather just open the windows and chill out, get some nice fresh air, let you hear the roosters better. But no, I appreciate it. Everyone send money in the chat. Super chat it up. I can't afford to get out of my mom's den. I'm living in my mom's den. My whole studio is here. Look at this. This is my everything. This is where I live. This is where I eat. This is where I sleep. And my little kitty is over there on the bed, and I love her. And we're cosplaying Northerners. No, I mean, we want to be Northerners. We want to, we want to move up north and be in a place with more stuff going on, closer to Sarah's family. But trying to make it as a YouTuber is probably not the best course of action, but it's the path I chose, so I can't complain. But yeah, sweater weather. Doesn't it feel nice, guys? Fall is in the air. What are you going as for Halloween? Hit me up in the chat. What are you going as? Are you gonna be David S. Pumpkins? Are you gonna be Eraserhead? Are you gonna be Invasion of the Body Snatchers pod people? Let me know. I ended up taking the floor pan off and using a vice grip. What are you talking about? Working on the frickin' in an 89 Camaro? Dude, you had an 89 Camaro? My dad would take me to school in a dark blue 89 Camaro, frickin' back in elementary school. And all the kids, you guys remember, I don't know if you had the same thing at your elementary school, but did you have the car drop-off patrol kids with the sash, like the safety patrol kids that would like direct you out of the car? It's like, come on, I know how to get the fuck out of my car. Anyway, all of them would be like, oh, we got to go see the cool blue Camaro. And yeah, so they would all fight over. So I felt like I was the king of the castle. But that was before I got fat and like super into video games. So soon I was a nerd. Vision 3 roll with the new AHU turned out great. The colors are nice and it worked in C41 no problem. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of liked having to do the Remjet thing. It was always fun. I'm going to miss Remjet once it's gone. I should buy up as much as I can off eBay for now. LoPresti Besties represent. Heck yeah, Fauci. If you guys want to join the LoPresti Besties, it's free. All you got to do is go to my website, madebylopro.com, and sign up for my newsletter. You get exclusive discount codes and, notifications about upcoming things and drops and whatnot. So, if you guys might ever want to buy something from me in the future, sign up for LoPresti Besties. It's free, and you get discount codes sent to you through email. So yeah, it's fun, He just wants to be closer. Yes, I want to be closer to Lou, dude. If I could hang out with Lou, I'd be in big trouble, dude. I see how you get down on your freaking videos, dude. How you're partying on the grog. By the way, go watch Lou freaking develop. He's got a new video about developing film and alcohol. An alcohol, a special grog made by those guys in Australia, the guys who used to hang out with Filthy Frank, the Cold Ones guys. I want to say it's Chad and something else, right? I don't know. I haven't watched those guys in forever, ever. Santa Color? Is that what you guys are talking about? Declan Ghost. I'm going to be the album cover of Sensuited by Rammstein. I've never been into Rammstein, so I don't know. Grainy Film Adventures. When did you buy your 89 your 89 Camaro. Because I remember some guy I knew in school ended up buying my dad's Camaro off him before he bought something stupid. Once he got what?
Who?
I forget his name. He was like a fat white kid, shorter blondish hair.
In your grade?
He might have been a grade. He might have been in your grade. I forget. But my dad ended up getting rid of the 89 blue Camaro and getting a Dodge Intrepid. Ew. Ew. Anyway, I'm not really a car guy. I don't really know anything about anything. They still have, the freaking safety patrol, Justin, yeah. Safety guard. Sending off my first 2 rolls of 35 to the lab in the morning. 1 Jessup's roll. What is a Jessup's roll that expired? Ooh, 30 years. So that's why I didn't know about it. Shout out to a Rico 500G. I don't know about that one. Is that an SLR? Is that a Rico SLR? Yeah, Lou, it seems like every time you drink, it takes years off your life. I'm not trying to be mean, but you have fun, dude. So yeah, if I got to live near Lou, I know I'd be hanging out, shooting stuff. I'd probably end up going to all those, those music shows, all the freaking punk scene. I've never been into that. That was the place to be. If you ever find yourself in Vero Beach, go check out The Stamp. Go check out The Stamp. It's a bar near the post office. I'm going to look it up. Let's see. Let's look it up on Google. Let's do a Google reviews. This was the place to go. This is the place I did many open mics when I was in my rapping phase and when I was in a band myself. So The Stamp. And that always had a big old like hardcore math rock punk scene. So if you guys ever find yourself in Vero Beach, Florida, my hometown, go get a drink at The Stamp, and then let me know how it went. Okay, let's see if can I find The Stamp. Let's go, guys. I'm gonna get you guys on my screen. Here we go. We're gonna find The Stamp. So that's not The Stamp's back that way. I remember it's back that way because so many times I've drunkenly walked this way. Frickin'. Did I miss it? They weren't that great, were they? Am I lost? I haven't been to The Stamp. Okay, I'm going against the grain of traffic. Here we go. Is this the way to The Stamp? Come on. It's been a while, guys.
I don't know why anybody cares.
It's been a while since you've been... I don't know. I'm just talking about music right now. I'm talking about The Stamp. Okay, here we go. I finally found The Stamp. As you can tell, it's right next to the Benjamin Moore. And yeah, so many cringe times. I'm so glad to have left my hometown because, you go out for a drink. Not that I go out to drink anymore. I'm freaking almost 36, Anytime you go out there, everyone you know from high school that ever saw anything embarrassing you ever did was there. Anyway, a lot of, punk rock stuff going on there. And I was like a fish out of water because I'm into funk. I'm into low volume. I'm into classic rock. I'm into good music. So anyway, back to me because it's all about me. That's what this show's about. Okay. So yeah, if you ever go to Vero Beach, Florida, and you find yourself there, go to The Stamp, get a drink, tell them Nick sent you, and they'll be like, ew, that guy? They probably won't know who the fuck I am. Don't drink that, but when I do, it's a lot on camera for you. Yeah, I get it, Lou. But I don't know. Fun times, drinking. I'm probably going to go get a drink tonight, and bring it home like a responsible person because I don't drink and drive. I had an 89 Dodge Dakota convertible truck, too. They made them for 2 years. It was fun to take to Galveston and ride on the beach. Hey, that does sound fun, dude. We're all talking about cars now. We're all talking about cars now, y'all. Yeah, this is what it's turning into a car channel. Tell all your blue-collar friends to come hang out with Nick LoPresti, talks automobiles. Lord, Mr. Ford, I just wish that you could see what your simple horseless carriage has become. Okay, Anthony, maybe I love my metal. What is it? Can you recommend an eBay near mint metal mechanical 35 millimeter SLR with aperture priority for less than $300 with solid 35 millimeter or 50 millimeter? Get yourself if you want a metal one, near mint metal. I mean, everybody says the Manol. Okay, let's do some eBay hunting, y'all. That's what we're going to do now. Okay, screen. Here we go. We're on eBay. Here's some cool things I found recently. Check this out. Frickin' Ectacolor. Wow, 70 millimeter film cassette in mint condition. Look at that. I would love to have a 70 millimeter camera like that one rangefinder that Grainy Days lost on his channel. Yeesh. Anyway, so everybody talks about the Minolta XD11 as the best Minolta ever made. It's what Sarah shoots. But if you want it cheap, they're all parts only. So let's find one that's not parts only. Pre-owned, $85. Hey, body working. Well, there you go. It's working. Body working. There you go. And you can get a black one. Holy crap! Maybe I should buy this one. Freaking only $89. But for an auto exposure metal SLR, Minolta has a lot of good glass, guys. I was thinking the Minolta XD11 was going to be a lot more than that. Look at that. This is a sleeper. I was going to recommend going for the baby brother of the XD11, the XD5. That's what I run with. Parts only, brand new. Replacement leatherette. Okay. Parts only, pre-owned. Here we go. $32. So yeah, that's even more reasonable. Why would you guys like what you're saying under $300, dude? Why do you don't need to get anywhere close to that apparently. Like get yourself a Minolta, freaking, and you can't go wrong. Or find yourself like a Flex SL2 like I did for pennies on the dollar. Yeah, look at that. If you want to spend that. And this doesn't even have any auto settings. Look at the motor drive. It's as tall as the camera itself. Y'all, dude. Yep, that's when they don't make them like they used to. That's when things were built to last, y'all. Any other queries? You guys got any other eBay rabbit holes for me to go down right now? Anyway, because, okay, if you guys want some of that fluorographic film, I feel like I'm the only like reliable guy who's got it right now. I got less than 50 feet of it, but if you want it, you got to go through my raffle and giveaway procedures. Whoa, well, we found the tin with the instructions. That's so funny that this is coming up now. He's got the same tin. Does his look the same as mine? Yeah, it's the same exact thing. Look at that. Wow. But he's charging $8 for just a tin. I'm keeping the tin. But I think that's it. Nobody else has even got any Eastman fluorographic. And I'm sure you could, washi film is like a modern, repurposed X-ray film, which I thought it was 100 speed, not 400 speed. But, so if you don't want to shoot the old stuff, that's fine. But it is kind of fun shooting super low ISO sometimes, I mean, you could, with a fast enough lens, you can get away with hand holding it in daylight. So let's go back to me and see what you guys are talking about. Sorry I don't have two monitors. Otherwise, I could look around eBay and keep up with the chat. I don't know. The Canon, Justin, you're saying the AE1 or A1, those seem to be too hype, though. And even though, so what is the X700 going for? I feel like the XD11 is way better than the X700.
What was my original camera?
X370, but that one's not metal. That one's plasticky. And so is the X700. But people, that seems to be, if you don't care about having a metal one, then yeah, the X700 seems to be good. It's got all the different features that you'd want, all the auto shooting capabilities. But then if you look up the Canon AE1, what are those going for? Because I feel like those get hyped. Oh, here's one for $8, but that's a bid. Let's go to buy it now. Have I just been looking at bid prices? Is that it? Huh. Oh, that's just a new listing, pre-owned, $32. I don't know. I guess I'm jaded because I always go to like estate sales and I see AE1s. They're asking like $100 and whatnot. Like I thought they sold for $100 all day on eBay, but maybe the prices are coming back down. Oh, missing parts repair, broken light meter. So these all have caveats. Sorry, you guys aren't looking at what I'm looking at, but I want to see what they are highest price. Ooh, $2,300. Okay, you're coming back to me. $2,300 new F1 mint. Ooh, dude, if I could get that. Yeah, I want to replace my Canon A1 with a Canon F1. They look cool. I like them, but whatever. I'm getting gas over here, guys. It's too much. This is too much. Okay. Back to me. Let me see. What am I missing out on? I think they're like Canon TXs. Let me know. Re-asking if you guys ask anything. Otherwise, if you're just talking amongst yourselves, I don't know. But if I skipped over you, let me know. I can't keep up with you guys. You guys are going so fast. I started on an original Spotmatic. Yeah, I mean, so if you guys just want cheap, the Pentax K1000 Spotmatic stuff, that seems to be the place to go just to get a metal SLR. But yeah, what is Justin saying? I'm on the same route with the A1 to the F1. I've been starting down the. Yeah, I mean, I just think the A1, the shutter sound doesn't sound. It doesn't, it doesn't instill much confidence. But it hasn't failed me yet. While my XD5 does have some shutter issues, some shutter lag, where I get some like dark streaks in the frame. Hit the like, yeah. Everybody, hit the like button. What are you doing? Why aren't you liking this? Come on, am I not likable? What is going on here? Share this video with your friends. Do the giveaway. You got to go to the old video and hype it. Yeah, after this live stream, guys, if you guys could all go back to the premiered video, then now that it's a normal video, and like it and hype it and do all those things and leave another comment. Grainy, I feel like he's in his 40s or 22. Who, me or Grainy Days? Who are you talking about? Oh, how old am I? Okay, you're asking. Ooh, I feel like I'm in my 40s or 22. That's kind of a wide net to be casting, dude. Yeah, I feel bad. That 40s was your first guess. I'm almost 36, so living at my mom's house. Thank you, Bismol. Everybody like this. We got 20 people watching right now, and we only got 7 likes. Come on, what's going on here? What's going on? Come on. Okay, we're at 10 likes. That's a little better. Hell yeah. What else is going on? If you guys want to do any image reviews, if you guys want me to pull up any pictures, if you've got any shots on hand that you want to share with the class, go ahead and send them to this email address. And I'll, and if we get like a handful of people, we'll go ahead and do a little photo critique. So send me any photos you want to share. Because you mentioned your dad taking to elementary school in the Camaro. My bad, dude. Wait, you're the one that said that? I thought the other dude said that. Grainy film. You said you bet. Oh, you said it too. I didn't even notice you said it, dude. No, I'm getting close, dude. I mean, can you believe it? Millennials are closing in on 40. That's the way it goes. I got a phone call and missed the whole premiere. It's okay, Nop, dude. I'll have to watch the video. Well, hell yeah, everybody should go watch the video again after this. I sure hope so. Oh, so here's some fun Easter eggs you guys might have missed from the video. I'm going to close up Lightroom for a sec. Skip. I'll give you guys a little behind the scenes of how I edit stuff. So I'm going to open up my Premiere. I'm thinking I do need to start doing content on editing, because I guess I'm good at editing. So edit videos about editing. Seems kind of meta, but I guess we're going to get there. So, okay, so screen. Am I covering up the, No, I'm not in the way. Okay. Here we go. We're in Premiere right now. So we're going to go to the start of the video. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but see this, I always got the screen behind me when I'm doing my talking head things. How come I can't full screen right now? Full screen? There we go. So I always have the screen behind me. And look, there I am doing the same thing on the screen behind me that I'm doing here. And I worked hard to make it all line up. I even did some masking. Like, look at this. You can even see the text matched that. Because, like I said, I beat for beat recreated the original video's hook. It runs a little bit longer, so I had to tweak it. It's not a perfect recreation, but look, like, see how the text falls there at the same time? Well, what I had to do was I had to, like, mask things. So, as you can see, the top layer here, this clip, is me leaning over, letting this play to get a clean plate. And then this one, I have this bottom one. What do I got? Oh, no, wait. So this top one, I've got a mask here. So see that? I just drew it there. And you would never know, because this is like, how long is that little clip? That's only 1 second and 23 frames, so almost 2 seconds. And it results in that. And it really helps that I was pretty still there. And then here, I kind of did the same thing. I did the tracking with that little effect on the box in DaVinci. I only use DaVinci for like some VFX stuff and tracking and whatnot. So this one was a way easier mask. As you can see, it's all over there by itself. Nothing's getting in the way. But I was able to do the same thing. So that's a shot that's on the screen there from the original video. So if I do this again next year with another ancient expired film, I'm hoping to position the camera to get like a kind of inception going, like an infinity mirror. And over the years, eventually, like, it's just going to, be this into that, into that, into this, just keep doing the same hook. And then this one lined up perfectly too. Look at that. Did I have to do any funny business on this one? No, it looks like this one just lined up good. I delivered the action with the perfect timing with everything, so I could just put the same graphic on top. And then this one, I had to get really funky for this one. So look at this. This one I had to do the magic mask in DaVinci. Ooh, I didn't even notice that it breaks right there. So I loaded it into DaVinci, and then the colors don't match when you export it with alpha. So then I had to go into Lumetri Color and crank the contrast and saturation a bit. But so, and then the result, and then under that is this. See, I'm replacing that screen. Can you get, so like I originally just had the thumbnail of the original video there, and then I put in that little clip and I kind of transformed it. So if I take it right here, I can scale it up. Whoa. Yeah. And then what else? Is it even worth it? That was the hardest one to do. So I had a lot of fun. There was probably a lot of work for something nobody freaking noticed, but I mean, I hope you had fun with that. Anyway, let me get back to y'all for a second. Ding dong. Those panos, yeah, Technol, dude. I do like doing 4x5 sprocket panos. I'm thinking about doing a dedicated video, but I don't think I'm gonna make it a high effort video because it's just a niche subject. I don't think anyone's gonna watch. Expired film seems to get clicks, apparently. So hopefully this new video gets a lot of clicks. So I worked really hard on it. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Tony, my favorite editing was getting you green screened in there. I did the same trick with Tony. Used the DaVinci Resolve Magic Mask track to get him, just with an alpha track so he could just be overlaid on top of me. Yeah, I mean, everybody has told me I need to move to DaVinci, but there's something just unintuitive about it to me. So I can only, maybe I could force myself to get good at it, but I haven't been able to force myself. So, you mentioned another gear haul vid. Yeah. Any updates? It's all the gear is still sitting in my freaking, in my living room. I can probably take you guys on a field trip. Let's see. So I always got this thing like, how do I get my phone? So I should be able to like share the screen of my phone. Let's see if I can figure this out on DaVinci right here, and then I could take you guys to go look at it. So if I add Bing Bong, video capture device, how do I link this up with my phone? Let's find this out. Every time I open this up, it always says that. I had it earlier. Okay, let's do create new. We're figuring out how to use OBS, guys. Hey, look, there's a new me. Here we go. Okay. So am I connected? We're going to figure this out, y'all. Configure video, virtual camera. S20. I don't know if it's working, but we'll do that, and then I have to link it. How do I do this again? Connect phone. How do you connect your phone on this thingy? I know there's a connect to Windows. Where is that? Link to Windows. Here we go. Got it on my phone. And now can it work? No, not yet. Yeah, I figured it out. I did a test the other day, guys. I don't know what I'm doing wrong over here. So I guess we're just going to turn that off, and I'm not going to get to take you guys to the living room. Did the video totally? go dead? Hey, I'm not that hyperactive. Did I just mess this up, guys? What's going on? Is the Sony dead? It looks like it's frozen on my end. Hey. What? No, the Sony's still running, still plugged in. But it looks like I'm frozen. Now what do we do? I messed it all up, guys. I messed it up. Yeah, that's what happens. Screen here. So you guys can see my screen, but I'm just frozen there. So, troubleshooting live. This is what happens. This is what happens when you frickin' are a total dingus. Okay, let's turn off the Sony and turn it back on. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. Yeah. What did you guys make me do? Maybe I just got to delete this one and then it'll start working again. Remove phone. Phone's gone. I don't know. Maybe we have to call this early, guys, because now you can't look at me, and I'm the most important part of this. Video cabinet. I don't need that. Sony, why are you frozen? I'm imagining my mouth moving. Okay, yeah. Well, it's just like a podcast, guys. Here, I guess I'll do screen and see if we can figure this out. What the heck? So now you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. Hey, well, no, never mind. That was I thought I fixed it. Deactivate and then activate. Maybe now it'll work. Hey, guys, I'm a genius, super smart dude. Okay, maybe I should. I don't know how to take you guys over to the stuff. Okay, but pretty much, I got caught. Oh wait, did I just mess it up again? There we go. We're back. Okay, so somebody asked about my haul of thrifting stuff. I got last time I had 2 big bins and they were a bunch of DV handy cam stuff. This time it's just a bunch of stuff I've thrifted over a long period of time, and I have 2 bins, but it's all I don't know, film cameras, digi handy cams, not handy cams, but point and shoots, SLRs, Polaroids. I just haven't had a chance to set it up and do the whole same thing I did last time for the 90 pounds of cameras. How much developing chemicals do I have to drink to become a superhero? I don't know. I've never drank any. That was one of the motifs of my early YouTubing career was, oh my God, it looks like somebody drank the fixer. This guy's a freaking maniac. You know what I mean? People are mean. Dude, people are really mean. What did some guy say? Like that Rico video, the new Rico monochrome that's coming out. Some guy was all like, wow, I guess you're just a corporate shill. You're just doing consumerism. I thought you were like some cool guy, but you're not. Wow. You couldn't make a more chill video about that. I'm singing at the start of all my podcasts. My podcasts are all unserious, unscripted, just haven't, and some people are always going to have something to complain about. So, yeah, I've gotten some pretty mean ones. One guy, I forget what video it was. It was either the scanning video or the 500T, something info, jam-packed with info, very informative, a lot of details to talk about. And people are always like, wow, so much good. They're like, great information, but please limit all the craziness and all that. And I just said, please lick D's, friggin', so you want me to be boring just like everybody else? Big Kodak's coming down on you guys. They want you to be boring. By the way, anyone else watch Bringus Studios? Did you notice that call out in this video? That reference. I don't know. I don't even watch any other film channels, guys. Thoughts on the Minolta X700? It's great. I have a whole video about it. Go watch it now. Here, I'll pull it up for you guys. Minolta X700, Nick LoPresti. I'm Googling myself. There we go. Here we go. I'll show you guys. Screen, bam. It's this video right here. It's all also about why photo walks suck. But everybody shoots X700s, and I ended up selling those cameras. I only sold them because I already have a better Minolta, but it's a great Minolta. It does everything you want, and it's light. It's not as heavy as the metal one, so that's one bonus as opposed to the XD11. And then here's another Minolta video I did. Yeah, we're just going to hang out and watch all my videos, guys. Look, does size matter? Look at all these cool videos I got. Wow, this is the one that just came out. Wow. Look at me. I'm on the YouTubes. This guy's cool, Patrick Nichols. I'm freaking going through all that trouble to paint your camera. Oh, God bless him. Okay, but if you guys really want to know about the X700, ask the Romping Bronco, or Pushing Film. That's not Pushing Film. Who the hell is that? I thought Pushing Film was that Australian guy. Since when did he buy this channel from somebody else? Who the hell is that? Or did he transition? Is this old Hashem, whatever his name is? I don't know. Hey, this is the one you're watching. This is us right now, guys. Look, it's just a couple of seconds behind. This happened on another live stream too, where I'm just scrolling through Facebook. That's funny. Anyway, I don't know. So that if you guys want to know my thoughts, X700, it's great. Canon F1 is goated, any model. But so you need the new F1, right? If you want to get auto exposure stuff, right? I mean, I love the A1 for all its auto aperture, auto everything, but just the shutter doesn't sound great, and it feels plasticky compared to other cameras I've held. So yeah, I would love to get the F1 with all that stuff. Hashem did a podcast with her, but it looked like she was running that whole show there, Tony. I don't get it. I love hearing about the new Lomography film camera. Thank you, man. I'm hoping to get Lomography to send me one. I was in Lomo's newsletter that they put out. They quoted me because I said, they were all like goo goo gaga over what I said. I was like, sexy, schmexy, sexy, rexy, oh my God. And they were like, holy crap, that's hilarious. We've never heard somebody be funny who's also into analog. So I guess it's a low bar. It's a low bar in the analog neck of the woods to make people chuckle. And luckily I'm doing good. Guys, wow, we got some submissions. So we got submissions. This guy, Jesse, shot these a few weeks. Jesse, are you in Austin? Or where is Sam Talent? I love Sam, dude. He's hilarious. He's the freaking guest of the year every year. I don't know. Oh, my God. Okay, so we're going to... Jesse, I didn't know you know people. Wow, it's all about who you know, man. Okay, we're pulling up Jesse. He's a member of LoPresti Army. He's sent some pictures in for review. If you also want to get your pictures reviewed on the channel, share them with the class, then send them to this email address. Bing bong. Okay, hello at Made by LoPro. Okay, so I've downloaded his images. We're going to open them up. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, and then I'm going to freaking share my screen. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so this is a great picture by Jesse Spielman of the great and powerful Sam Talent, or is it Sam Talent? I don't know. I've never seen him without a hat and glasses and less facial hair. I don't know. Is this the same guy that I'm thinking of, or is this someone else? So it looks like this medium format. What is this? Is this 6.7? It's definitely not a square, and it's not 6.45 because then it would be going this way. But yeah, it looks like a great shot. Looks like you caught him kind of just off guard, not putting on airs or anything. Nailed focus on the eyeballs. Great tones here. What camera was used? I don't think he said sorry. HP5, can't go wrong with HP5. Embracing the imperfections too, or maybe you just didn't, dust it. I don't know. Either way, looks good. Makes it authenticity. I was about to say makes it authenticity, and then I realized I was wrong, so I had to say tick really quick in a weird way. Great shot. And then we got another one, shallow depth of field. What were the settings? What was the camera, Jesse? Let the class know. Looks great. I love the expression. Tones are good. What was it developed in, or did you just send this off to a lab? Okay, and let's go to the other one. Okay, another, this would make a great diptych. This one's cropped. Why don't we get the frame lines on this one, dude? Why are you jipping me? Why don't we get the frame lines? Anyway, yeah, so this would make a great diptych to illustrate my point. There we go, diptych. I'm not saying something gross. I'm saying diptych. You got them both next to each other. If I can line them up. But yeah, you know, looks like he's looking off, thinking about something. And looks like he's still thinking about something, but he replied. You know, it looks like he had something to say. So something urged him to look over there. Something happened. Maybe a mouse scurried. It tells a story. Beautiful. Great portraiture, man. Jesse, you freaking rock, dude. Where are you operating out of? How do you know Sam? Or did he hire you? I don't know. Great shots. What camera? What lens? What settings? Okay, back to me while I pull up the next guy. Great job, Jesse. Everybody say, wow. Jesse, share your Instagram. Share your, or wherever you want people to follow you. Put that down in the chat below. Then I can pull it up. Well, I mean, why don't I just pull it up? Everyone go follow. I'll pull them up right here. I mean, I can, you know, instead of making people copy and paste. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Jesse, you rock. Okay, it's loading. My computer's going slow. Okay, screen. Here's Jesse. Everyone go follow Jesse. He's got great work here. I need to start chasing after wedding gigs again, dude, but it's ruthless. I've only done one wedding. These are great shots, man. Only done one wedding. Way undercharged to get our foot in the door. And I mean, we were doing it as a favor for our neighbors too. So, but yeah, a lot of work. Yeah, great shots, man. But yeah, if I could, you know, get work from it, if I got to do it, got to make money. As I could say, if you guys want to keep me from having to do weddings, donate at madebylopro.com. Join LoPresti Army, just like Jesse did. Because Jesse rocks. Okay. Let me get the other pictures queued up from Luciano. Lucky's here again. How's it going, dude? Lucky has been submitting some great work to these photo critiques. Lucky, before I pull your stuff up, I'm going to just check back in with the chat, see what I'm missing over here. Make sure nobody's house is on fire or whatever. And then I can close those ones, and then we got that one. Okie dokie. Okay, back to the stream. What's up, guys? Shot 2 rolls, lots more good frames. Fauci said RB67, 127 millimeter Amaran 200X through collapsible beauty dish, hand painted gray backdrop. What? Wait a sec. Fauci, you're I mean, I don't want to keep saying that. I'm not trying to dox you, but I kept saying Jesse the whole time. I thought Jesse was Jesse on YouTube. Am I just wrong? Am I an idiot? How did I never put 2 and 2 together? I'm an idiot. Practicos had the best shutter, says Anzedge. Quality isn't there. Okay. Well, Fauci, thank you so much. You're amazing. Did I just expose you? Sorry, everybody. I'm going to delete this live stream afterwards so nobody knows who is who. I mean, nobody's watching. Who's going to watch an hour into a Nick LoPresti live stream anyway after the fact? You know, it's only us. It's only us boys. Boys support boys. Sorry if I doxed somebody here, but anyway. Okay, on to the next one. We also got some pictures from Lucky. So let me get those queued up. Screen. Okay, Lucky. Luciano. Here we go. Look at this frame, guys. Is this really on film? I mean, to get a freaking bird that sharp, those kind of tones on film is pretty dang impressive. Looks like you scan yourself too, because we don't have perfect like film, you know, borders. We don't have a perfect gate going on here. Looks like he cropped off some of the frame lines. What are you hiding down there? What are you hiding? Come on. You're not supposed to crop. Crop in camera. Crop with your feet. Look at that though. Yeah, what kind of owl is that? That's crazy, dude. That's not just a normal great horned, is it? It looks like it's got like moth antennae. I got to see a great horned owl devour a bunch of baby birds once. But anyway, great shot in the color, the tones, the magenta cast, purpley. It's another set from Lucky Babe. Frickin', he always kills it, dude. Oh, he's got the name long-eared owl. He's got the file name up there. Yeah, dude, that is beautiful, dude. Yeah, that is beautiful. Puppy's wriggling over here. He's having fun. At least that box is empty. Yeah, beautiful freaking owl, dude. Where is this indigenous to? So we know where you live. Anyway, okay. Where's the other pictures? Here we go. And here's Lucky's other picture. Oh, you're cropping some more on the right and on the bottom again. Is this your film holder? You got to get the essential film holder. Affiliate link below. Great shot, dude. I mean, freaking hell. You know. Wow-wee. Where is that? Grand Teton. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the stars aligned here. Great sky. Always loved blue shifted mountains. Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, it's been done to death, the whole like leading line road thing. But, you know, people do it because it works and it's beautiful. And you know what? Somebody would want to print this and put it up on their wall. Or maybe you should print it and sell it at art fairs or something. I don't know, art fairs. It's all just AI slop now. They just print it, drop ship it. You know, they generate it and then drop ship it, and that's all it is. Everything is fake and lame. But this is beautiful. Lucky, you rock, you little world traveler, you intrepid little photographer, you. Look at you taking amazing wildlife shots. I love it. Yeah, the grain is beautiful, tones, the colors, you know, got a nice level horizon. I think it's level. Here, let's hide everything. We're going to check your work. Let's see how level it is. Oh, it doesn't do it on top of it. How do I highlight on top of it? How do I draw? Do I really got to do this? Copy. We're going to check your work, see how level your horizon really is. Yeah, we already looked at Jesse's stuff. We looked at Jesse's photos. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you fucked up. Look at that. Look at how far off that is. Okay, this is going in the trash. I'm just kidding, dude. Let's see. Is it because this is not aligned? Okay, let's see if we align it here. See, this is the kind of exciting stuff you follow me for. I'm just kidding, dude. It looks level enough, and maybe there's a dip in the landscape there. Who knows? You know, it looks perfect. I love it. I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make it look like that? That's gonna make it look all cattywampus. Let's see if that looks worse. Here I am. Welcome to Nick Tears Apart Your Photos podcast. No, the original's better for sure. But you know what would make it even better? If we frickin' do some AI slop. Let's do this. UFO beaming up a cow. Let's see if we can get that going. Did you guys know that frickin' Photoshop is lame and you can't trust anything? You can't even trust a film scan somebody sent you because, you know, maybe it's not really aliens. Look at that. I said beaming up a cow. Where the hell is the cow? Oh, there we go. Wow, look at how, whoa, that is so cool, dude. You know, prompting. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You know, and I was guilty of it too. I prompted the original thumbnail for my 1952 expired Super Double X video that I did. And, you know, I'm guilty. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. But I've seen the error of my ways. Never again shall I prompt. Instead, I'm gonna do other fun stuff. Like I'll show you guys what I was working on for this freaking thumbnail. I was going way too hard trying to make this work, and then I didn't even like use any of it because it was too busy. I was trying to do some 3D stuff with the worst 3D modeling program around. Not Tinkercad, but Adobe Dimension. Oh, but yeah, freaking Lucky, dude. You rock. Shout out. Great shots, dude. If you put your Instagram down there, whatever you want people to go follow. Does he pay extra for the slop? Who, me? No, I don't pay any extra for I don't pay any extra Adobe credits for any generating stuff. Bro, don't do the AI slop. Come on. Come on. I mean, I was just messing around, dude. I don't think one extra prompt is going to ruin the world. But I'm not using any slop anymore. I did one thumbnail and that's it, baby. No more generating. I want to see a year-end recap of you and Sarah's favorite photos taken for the year. You know what? That's a good idea. Why doesn't everybody do that? Wow. I'm just kidding. Maybe. We'll see. I thought I was just zooming out. I just zoomed you guys more into my boogies. Handheld shot on a busy road. Don't try this. It worked good, dude. Quick question says, since you mentioned stitching frames together in Lightroom in the video, I scanned 120 on APS-C so I could take around 4 to 6 shots, but in Lightroom panoramas, my corners end up curved as hell no matter what. You can mess with the projection. That can fix it. Grumpy, I'm sorry, dude. One more and it ends? Okay, well, crap. I'm never going to prompt again. No more prompts. But we are prompts. It's all just a simulation. Ad right at I don't pay any. Sorry to put ads in this thing, guys, but I got to pay the bills. You know what I mean? I'd love to keep it all ad free. And if you want to convince me to make it ad free, donate to that chat. Anyway, that poor cow, guys. So yeah, projection. I guess we can talk about that. I can do a little stitch. I don't know. Did I get any other? I'm opening up Lightroom. I got some more photo submissions. Whoa. Did we just get a new donation at Made by LoPresti? I'm not screen sharing that. No, I'm not screen sharing that. You got to be careful. If I'm doing all this stuff, checking your email and stuff, you don't want to be doing that while you're live streaming. Okay, so we got Anzedge sending us some pictures. Wow, he sent me some high-res pictures, 10 megabytes. Dude, you guys don't got to go that ham. I'm going to have to delete all this stuff out of my inbox. Did I get both? Okay, I got both. Hopefully there's no viruses in these. Don't send me viruses, guys, because that would be bad. Okay, so Anzedge has sent us some cool shots here. We're going to do a little screen share. And here we are. Okay, looks like it's a car show. Like I said, I'm not a car guy. You know, I tried to sound cool talking about an 89 Corvette. Oh, wait a sec. No, it was an 87. I'm pretty sure it was an 87. Anyway. Yeah, see, like I told you guys. Well, it's, you know, I don't know. Are these cool cars? I don't know, Anzedge. Huh? Yeah, I mean, the car looks cool in over here. I don't know, I got to say, like, the comp's not really doing it for me. You know, I don't want to be mean or anything. I want to try and be constructive. Like, you know, maybe this is like more catered towards car culture people, you know. But, you know, I do like that there's like a triple thing going on. There's repetition. But then this little thing in the corner isn't doing it for me. It makes it seem sloppy. If there's a way to, if those are the things that are talking to you, these three hoods, maybe like, okay, you got it framed up like that. Maybe get down and go like that more to get things out of the shot. Maybe I don't know how you could have framed it up better. But I don't know. It might just be because I'm not a car guy. Yeah, the one in the front is yours? Well, it definitely seem like cool cars. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Yeah, if it was just a way to more isolate it more. Okay, let's see. Next car shot. Okay. Now this one's a more fun one. This one's an action shot. I like this one. I like how still it looks. You know, I almost feel like this one could use more of a panning shot with a slower shutter speed though to add more motion, because it almost just looks like, you know, you can kind of see a little bit of the streaking in the up close road, but is it moving? Is it just burning out there? What's going on? Like, because everything just looks pretty still. Like, it almost looks like it could just be sitting there it's an old junker clunker with smoke coming out of it. Who knows? But if it's whipping across, I feel like it needs more of like the swish, slow shutter speed, panning. And then, yeah, they are hard. Sarah's uncle does those. He goes to old hot rod races, like old like bootlegger type cars, you know? Yeah. Yeah, we tried to do it with rodeos. We tried to do it with barrel racers on horseback. So I get it. It's hard. But, you know, all my critiques aside, you definitely got it in focus. It's a good shot of this car. It's an action shot. And then also another note, I think just if you are just panning and trying to get it, if you did pan with it, then I think you just need a slower shutter speed, and then you can close down the aperture more, and then you can get more motion blur of like the wheels turning and stuff. But that would account for what I'm not really liking, where the horizon line's sitting. I feel like if you're going to get these people, if it was intentional, I don't know. I'm not saying you intentionally did that. It could have just been fast reactionary. With them this high, I almost want them even higher up. I feel like you're almost there. Like, I always think about that one. I don't know if it's a movie thing or something with David Lynch. He's like in some movies trying to give some guy advice on composition, and he says, "What's interesting about this? The horizon line. It's either at the top or at the bottom. That's what makes an interesting shot. If it's right in the middle, then it's boring. And this isn't right in the middle, but the car is kind of smack dab in the middle. So, and I've been trying to do it more too, is put the horizon line at the extreme end of things. Don't think about thirds as much. So yeah, even cutting off people's heads and stuff to isolate this more, and then just have it be a car with texture, or up top and then have maybe sky. I don't know what's up there. But I get each place presents its own challenge of composition wherever you go, trying to frame up something nice. You have to work with what you got. But again, thank you so much, and Zedge. It's great work. You got some nice in focus stuff, some cool cars. I'm just not really much of a car guy, so sorry if I don't know. I hope some of that helps a little bit. It's a Nissan Silvia, Mitsubishi Nissan. Can we still submit? Okay. One more submission, but we've been going an hour. I'm gonna wrap this up in a sec, guys. Thanks for the input, man. Appreciate it. I'm still trying to learn. Well, that's what it's all about, man. Every time you go out there, you try to, every time you press that shutter, you want to do better than you did the time before. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to submit, I'll do one more submission from whoever just asked that. And if you are not Lisandro, then no more submissions. Lisandro, you're the last one allowed. And but I appreciate you guys hanging out so far. Billionaires are making the world go hungry, but I think the real problem is Nick using AI. Exactly, dude. I messed up. Wow, thanks for the comment. Why have I been just doing one shot with an APS? I feel... Wait a sec. Since you mentioned stitching... I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, I get what you mean. You're like, okay, I've been scanning stuff with APS-C. Yeah, I stitched together that's what we were going to do next, right? Oh, but I wanted to show you guys this if I can. If it works. This is what I was trying to do for the thumbnail. I was trying to do this. Whoa, I messed up. I was trying to use Adobe Dimension. It's just like a 3D. It's more for like doing mock-ups and stuff, but I just dragged in all this 3D stuff and tried to layer it out. And I wrapped that texture. I made that texture for the film can the same way I did the film people stickers. The stickers available at madebylopro.com. I made those film can stickers the same way. And then, then it renders a bit and you get something that kind of looks okay. I don't know if it's going to work. It kind of like hogs my machine. I got a really good computer and it's going real slow. Oh, there we go. It started doing something. So yeah, but it was just too busy and I ended up not using most of this stuff for the thumbnail and it ended up not looking that great. So I went with something simpler. You could try to make a masterpiece of a thumbnail, but it's going to be small. Sometimes less is more. So I ended up doing like 3 different thumbnails to A/B test. And, but yeah, it's still a lot of fun. I do want to do more 3D stuff, but I'd never find the time to mess with it. Okay, let's get out of here before it crashes my machine. So I did that. And then okay, so stitching together panos. Let's see. Sprocket pano. Let's see if we can find the 4x5 sprockets. Here's some old sprockets. Here's the first sprockets I ever did in some like dinky little folding camera. Look, I did some double exposure by accident here. So yeah, I didn't stitch these together. I think I just took those with one shot. So those are dumb. Where's the Harley one? Where's the Harley sprocket pano? I don't know where it is. Crap. I guess, I mean, I can just show you how I did it. Oh, here we go. It's right here. So as you can see, I took this picture in 3 shots, 3 frames. And so, you know, I get them all like ready to go with doing, I think, white balance and stuff and sync the settings. And I make sure that I take it when I'm actually capturing the scans with the camera. I make sure I'm on manual mode and I use the same shutter speed and everything. And then you just grab them all and then frickin' easy peasy photo merge, panorama. And then you can do fill edges, bada bing. And then you can mess with this to whatever it does. Perspective. So I don't know which one does what. Spherical, cylindrical, or perspective. I just try and find one that works good. And I think you can warp it. Yeah, you can mess with this. Anyway, it stitches it together, and then you merge a new file. And then you got something that looks like that, you know. And isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? What did I even shoot this on? Oh, this is just HP5. I was like, why does it look so, like, grimy? It's probably because I got my fingies all over it, putting it in the film holder, you know? And then hanging it up, it gets all scratched like that. I'm losing my voice over here, though, guys. Okay, back to me. Back to y'all. How's it going? Pretty swag, as the kids say. Louis Zong-esque. Louis Zong. Who the heck is that? Do you believe in that you're a good photographer after your first 10,000 photo? No, you could take it. I mean, and like you know, regardless of whether or not you were just sitting there doing continuous mode, you know, that's the joke. Okay, I got to get there. So, you know, I don't think 10,000 is just like a rule of thumb, you know. And, you know, you could, for years, you could just be like a client guy that has no care to really progress, like, you know, to do better. You just know what people want, what they'll buy, and you don't care about getting better. You don't have a drive to do better than last time. People like that, you know, they could be doing it for 20 years and just keep going and just still be a terrible photographer in my eyes. You know, you can say it, you know, have no real eye for something that means anything. And maybe I'm a terrible photographer. I don't know. So, and funky, and don't even know Louis Zong. Sorry, dude. I don't like, you know, I know what I know. What am I going to do? I don't like, I go down rabbit holes, like, you know, I low volume and funky, but I don't really listen to Steely Dan. So, I mean, I don't know. I like Wolf. I went down a huge Wolf thing and listened to every Wolfpack person, every Wolf adjacent thing. Okay, we got Lisandro. He sent in a submission. Okay, let's check it out. This is the last submission. Photo submissions are closed for the day. I don't see it. I don't see it. Liz, are you sure you sent it to hello@madebylopro.com? I don't see anything. Dun 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 dun. Let me check my spam. Are you a spammer? Is that why? No, I'm not seeing it. Liz, no photo. Nothing showing up. I just got an ad from Freestyle Photo, who ignored my calls when I asked for them to sponsor me. Lisandro, you're a spammer. I don't know. Try it again. hello@madebylopro.com. Are those real rooster? Yes, those are real rooster sounds. They're right outside the window. Like I said, it's cool out, so we got the windows open because it feels nice. You know, we've had the AC running in this stuffy, pet dander-filled room for all summer, And now we're finally letting some fresh air in and some rooster sounds. We got 3 roosters. We should really just, dispatch a couple of them and have a nice dinner, but they're not mine. Okay, well, sorry, Liz. Maybe next time. Let me check my thing again. Make sure I'm not missing it. Maybe my internet's down, dude. I don't know how I'm... Oh, I found it. It just didn't forward to my other. Okay, we got you. One more photo critique of the day. These look nice and sharp. I kind of like how the light is wrapping around that, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Excuse me. This looks like classic postcard vibes. Wow. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. Let me close all the other pictures. And then grab these, put these in here. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start putting these in Photoshop so I can freaking draw all over it. You know what I mean? Red ink. Then it'll make you guys love me. Not that you don't, but I mean, come on. Okay, here we go. So these pictures, what order was it in? There we go. These pictures are from Lisandro. Thank you so much for sending them in. Did we get any backstory in your photo submission? No. So yeah, let me know what these are all about. Here we go. We gotta open up Photoshop, then share my screen. I really just got to get a video switchboard or something, guys. Here we go. Okay, first shot. Looks like a Capitol building. I don't know which one because I'm not a government nerd. Looks nice. I like the grain. Nice and sharp. I like how the light looks on it. It looks a little like, a little glowy. Let's see this. Was it intentional? I love the Dutch angles, so here I am, like, being a jerk. Like, why didn't you get your horizon right? I just wanted to see what's going on here. Does that look better or worse? Chat, what do you think? Let me see. Okay. Clear. Do you guys believe in the government? Because I sure don't. What have they ever done for me? Okay. Yes, it's symmetrical, but did that just rob it of all the life it had? I don't know. Now it just looks like a stock photo. I think I liked it more before. Embrace the imperfections. We're going back. Screw it. We'll do it live. Love it. Yeah. It's a nice sharp shot of a Capitol building or whatever it is. And I like the light on it. It's beautiful. Oh, is there a state flag here? There's a palmilla. Was that the Mexico flag? I can't tell. Anyway, can we see here? No. That one's nice too. I mean, I like how you framed it with the trees and everything. I would have done the same thing. We have palm trees. Oh, flag at half mast. I just noticed. Was this recent? What was the, it seems like every time you turn around, there's a new crisis. Jeez. But I love it. I love how you framed it there. This could work for a lot of things. This would be a great framed shot. Tells, it's a great establishing shot. And then, bang, bong. Look at that. We got mountains. We got beach. We got condos. Oh my God. Looks like this is the one I was saying was postcardy. Look at all those people having fun. Look at that. Do we got boobies there? I don't see no strap there. Is that man boobies or is that girl boobies? Who knows? But yeah, it looks nice. Looks a little bit desaturated, and I usually like the punchy. By the way, if you guys want to know how I color grade my thumbnails, this is how I do it. I go to color lookup, and then I go to 3-strip look. Look at that. Kind of does that. I like that look. I like that. Kind of like warm. Let's see how it like warms up stuff over here. Bing bong. Color lookup, baby. Then sometimes I'll even like, go even more heavy-handed. Frickin' hue saturation. Just boom, boom, boom. How's that, guys? What do you think? I mean, was this bleach bypass? What was this all shot on? What film? What camera? Where is this at? If you want to share, but I mean that's all. I mean that almost looks like black and white when I turn all that off. You know, what is this? Loma Metropolis? What's going on here? That's my only gripe. You know, because you could do this, and then do that, and then do I have the postcard font? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the postcard decorative. I don't know what it's called. I got it in here somewhere. Do you guys also have too many fonts? How come I can't see them? Oh, because I only have a selection there. Let's find my postcard font. We're gonna find it, guys. How many fonts is too many fonts when you're a graphic designer? Oh yeah, was it this one? I don't think it's that one. But this is kind of what I'm going for. Look. Vacation. So see, that would be good. Place, wherever it would be the name of the place that you're going to. Vacation. Wow. And then so yeah, I love it. Beautiful shot. Lisandro. That would be all my thing. Embrace color, dude. You know, light, everything. Since, you know, for years and years, so the science shows that the world is becoming less and less colorful. So be the driving force, be the driving light, be the color, be the joy in other people's lives. Litos, man, wow, dude, thank you so much. $5 Rooskies. You rock, dude. Thank you so much, LoPresti besties. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, everybody, you know, embrace color. But yeah, they've actually showed that like across like everything, you know, like buildings, you know, media, TV shows, movies, products, clothing. It just seems like, you know, the colors that we see on a day-to-day basis has gotten more beige. The millennial gray. People are whitewashing houses. Landlords are just doing the landlord special. And, you know, we got to fight back, guys. Keep it colorful. Make it fun. You know, you do you. Be happy. Try to, you know, embrace the happiness and let yourself smile, because sometimes it's hard to, you know. Bring it back. You got to bring the color back, guys. And, you know, tomorrow's Halloween, so I hope you... This is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Brutalist, yeah, all those socialists making it brutal, taking all the joy away from Western civilization. Yes. Okay, put it all in a box and make it gray and make it boring and make it lame and make it stupid. Anyway, that's my rant for the day, guys. Again, my name is Nick. Puppy is chilling. And I appreciate you guys so much. You guys make it all worth it. Go to madebylopro.com. Check out my merch. Check out my new video. If you have been here since the premiere, be sure to go back to the video now that it's done premiering and like it and hype it and do all the other stuff, especially if you want to join the giveaway. Because I can tell, I got spies. They know if you like and subscribe and ring the bell icon and turn on all notifications. So if you don't do that, you won't win the giveaway. You won't get free film. So if you want film, that's what you got to do. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you, guys. Sarah's working. I've been working my little tail feather off, and I appreciate all the super chats, all the donations. Go get stuff. Go get the T-shirts. We only have a limited run, and there's only like 3 rolls of film left of Super Double X. So go get that if you want your hands on it, dude. Appreciate you guys. And I guess that's it. Thank you, Internet. I'm Nick.